Maligne Lake is a beautiful place. It's about 40-minute drive from the campground here in Jasper, but it's well worth the trip, and the boat ride is definitely a must-do.
When we were driving up the road, we drove through a lot of burned out areas, but the 40-minute drive actually took us over an hour because we had to keep stopping for beautiful Maligne Lake and grizzly bears and moose.
And elk.
mountain goats.
Yeah.
So good thing we gave ourselves an hour window to get to the lake for our boat tour. Even if you don't do the boat tour, there's kayaking, and just walking on the Mary Schaefer Trail is incredible. Yeah. But the trip to Spirit Island and learning about the Stony people was great too.
Yeah. And all their traditions.
We purchased our tickets online for the 11 a.m. boat ride. Got to go get our tickets printed off for the boat tour because there's no Wi-Fi here, and we just have the email and a screenshot, and it's not a good quality, so we'll go get those printed off. The views of the lake were incredible. We'd better get a snack before we head out on the boat tour. The Waffle House sounds good. And the lake house. And here's the ticket house. You're here. I think this must be Spirit Lake. And it goes clear back there. The pictures look enhanced, but this is really how it looked there with the glaciers in the background. Here comes my ride. When it was boarding time, I happened to be the first in line to get the front seat. We're heading to the Curly Phillips. Going on a boat ride.
We're on the Curly Phillips. We have a really good pilot though.
The other guy looked kind of rough.
The beaver one didn't look so good.
I think it was his first day. It's early in the season, and there are only a few seasoned captains. And one guy worked so hard to get on his boat into the slip, but he eventually got it.
The gods. And she believed that if every god from every religion were to have a meeting, this is where they would have it. And each god would have a throne on every peak.
Very beautifully said.
Yeah.
This is so amazing. Don't fall. Spirit Island lines up with, we're losing him here. He's just like right here.
There's a face up there. See his chin and his nose. It lines up with Spirit Island.
And
that's why they worship.
They worship that guy up there.
Yeah.
So you got my little Canada thing here. Don't want to fall in. Come over here. Gotta get on the side of the Canada.
On the side of the Canada?
Yeah. Going down. Down, down, down.
So Spirit Island, it points to a mountain that we call Monkhead. And it's a little bit in the clouds right now, but if you see that mountain, it looks like a saddle. The left-hand side of it looks like the profile of a face looking up to the sky. It looks a bit like this.
Yeah.
I'm in practice. Now, the Stony people believe that human attributes and human features in nature represent their ancestors. And so that is we call it Monkhead. And Spirit Island points directly at Monkhead. And so by them doing their ceremonies on Spirit Island, it allows their ancestors to watch over them.
See the waterfalls.
Ish. Lovely. It is very important to us and very special to have you guys recite that back with us, because the Stonies, they don't believe in writing anything down. They don't write any of their stories, any of their language. They pass it on generation to generation, verbally and through experiencing it.
Captain Dan and Juliana, the tour guide were great and made our trip even more special. A lot of the trails are closed after the fire in Jasper, so we feel fortunate that Athabasca Falls was open still. The falls were just a short walk from the parking area. We'd had a lot of rain, and the runoff from the glaciers was heavy, so it was pretty magnificent. The water is white because of the runoff from the glaciers in the summer, when everything's melting.
We've had a lot of rain lately, so the river's really run hard.
These are just a few of the flowers we saw on the path. There were a lot of tour buses in the parking lot, but the further away from the parking lot we got, the further we went down the trail towards lower Sunwapta Falls, the less people there were. A good reason to not hike in the forest when it's real windy. The rotten trees fall down.
We're not doing any trail maintenance today. Yeah. 2 kilometers, a mile.
The lower falls are 2 kilometers.
Here we are at lower Sunwapta Falls in Alberta.
Stop at the Sunwapta Falls Lodge. Let's see if they have a snack for us to eat. Mike smells good food after our hike. It seems like we're always hungry, even when we bring our own snacks. We had to stop at Medicine Lake on the way to Maligne Lake. We had just passed a grizzly bear with her cubs, but I misplaced the picture. I took the day off, but Mike had to ride his bike through Jasper and loved it. The clouds across the mountains. We stayed in Whistler's Campground in Jasper and had daily visitors of the elk. Elk family.
Yep.
Got the dad and the mom and the baby. Our week in Jasper flew by. Now we head back towards Lake Louise. We're glad you came along. Could it be?
Emergency.
It still works.